Any audit came to your campus? NBA is an audit. National Board of Accreditation. Accreditation is an audit. Industry has to face audit. Organization has to face audit. If I am applying for Aadhaar card, I go to a place, so I take a photo, I show my birth certificate, Aadhaar card will be given. Will you get NBA certificate like that? I am the owner of this company. This is my record, so give me NBA certificate. Will they going to issue like that? No. NBA is an accreditation, it is an audit. B-commerce is called accounting. Accounting is different, auditing is different. What does auditing in the sense? Audits are wide range. It does not hold only in commerce. Even audits are there for hospitals. Police station have audits. Police people will police everyone, will look after everyone. But police have audit, yes. Even for governments also requires audit. Not only government people will audit for private organizations. No. Even government organization will have audits. Generally, it will brainstorm your understanding. Audit is a methodological process. It is not for any commerce people, not accounting people. It holds for engineering, it holds for medicine, it holds for law, everything. So it is a process. Now, what are the process it shall follow? It is given by ISO 19011. Auditing has a guideline. The people who are coming for audit should not ask everything. They have some formalities to ask. They are coming here for examine and they will give certificate. After an audit, they will give certificate for them. They will issue that if they are following a process or not. I hope that everyone will be aware of ISO certificate. ISO quality certificate 9001. If you go to a jewelry, what are the things you should check before buying a jewelry? Check either it is having ISO certified organization. When you buy a jewelry, it is a pure gold or it is a gold coated. Turn at all the ornaments what you bought. You will be having BIS. 916 symbol will be there. Whatever ornaments you buy, you check all the places. Somewhere 916 or BIS will be there. If not, it is called coated. It is called gold coated or some other things. So you have to be aware that. So what are they? They are called standardization. So what are the ISO for that? It comes under ISO 9001 is for quality management. ISO is not government. They are a group. They does not comes under government. They does not purely or private. They are a committees. Every people in one organization will be a committee member. 170 committee people are there. So they are being called as the ISO people. So they are non-profit organization. Even ISO requires for MSME. You will always scold the government that what process they follow. Even if I am going for bus pass, they will not give in 10 minutes. They will make us to wait for 1 hour or 2 hours. Do they have any process? If you are going for government organization, they will make you to wait. But in certain states, they will not make us to wait. They follow some process. Audit is generally a small term called protocols. They will follow some process for giving the certification. Okay. What are the different types of audits? Financial audit. In an organization, how much fund you received, how much fund you spent. That is called financial. How much fund is received? What are the ways you spend money in a company? You purchase raw materials. You purchase employee. For a company, they have to give salaries, no? They spend on salary, they spend on raw materials, etc. They process. So these things comes under financial audit. Then operational audit. They are processing some product. Imagine you are getting milk. For 25 rupees, you are getting some milk. Milk has to process, no? It has to boil, it has to cool, then it has to be packed. These are all process. For this process, you have a audit. Next thing is compliance audit. Abidance. Compliance is called abidance. It has to abide government rules. Government will check that either it is complying for that. So environmental audit comes under compliance audit. So it is a part of an audit. Next thing is internal audit. Internal audit is how the process runs through an industry. IT audit, income tax audit. Many movies you will see. For an organization, some person will come as an auditor and they will check for audit. What is the difference between IT audit and financial audit? Financial audit is also transaction, no? But what is the difference between IT and financial? IT is a tax regime. Tax is how much they paid to the government. There are legal requirements for earning money. If you are earning 10 lakh per month, there is a law. If you are earning 1 crore per month, there is a law. If you are earning 100 crores, there is a law. Next thing is quality audit. Quality audit is ISO. Now, these much of ISO certifications are there. We not only have ISO 9000 certificate, ISO 9000 certificate is meant for quality system. If you want to purchase any product, quality product should be there. That is called ISO 9001. It is quality assurance management seal. If any organization is having, you can trustly go there. Then what is ISO 14001? This subject, third module is completely ISO 14001 now. I have discussed each and every point of ISO 14001. So if any company is having ISO 14001, you have to understand that they are not destroying the environment. They are protecting the environment. Have you seen any company which is having ISO 14001 logo? Very rarely you can see. They have ISO 9001 logo. But ISO 14001 logo is very rare. Who will be having that? Those who pollute the industry will be having this certificate. Paint industry, hazardous waste industry, plastic manufacturing industry, those things will be having this ISO 14001. Does any hospitals have ISO certificate? Can you see what is the name of this? ISO 13485. This is applicable for whom? If you want to go to any hospital, take your parents or some relatives visiting a hospital, how will you trust the hospital? By hearing some other words. My grandmother, my uncle, somebody went there, he got cured and he came. That is one part. But ISO 13485 is for medical device quality management system. If you are going for scan, MRI scan, testing reports, if that organization is having this 13485 standards, they follow some process. So they will be having some standard. You go to a jewelry, you check a thing. You go to a hospital or medical places, you have to check for this. Now, for Google, which certificate will be applicable? If you are going for IT industry, what are the ISO applicable for an IT industry? 27001. What is this? Information Security Management System. Information security is Google is collecting all your information. No, if you install any app, what does they ask? Do you agree? Yes. Agree. Yes. 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 Then it will go to the app. Who is getting that agreement? Google. Google has to protect your information. Does Google have 27001 certificate? If you are installing any app, if you are entering your data, check that those organizations have this certificate. That is, they will handle your information very safely. Those organizations are ISO 27001. Does Google have this? You search for any sarees, you search for any products in Google, automatically in Facebook it will come. In other apps it will come. So if those things are there, they are not following the ISO certificate. Does Google has this? Yes. Google has ISO 27001 certificate. IBM have 27001 certificate. When you are going for any employment, you be aware that how the company is securely saving the public information. Wipro have. Check Wipro have this standard. So particular industry should have this standard. Does Kanti Sweets require this standard? No. Kanti Sweets are different. So understand that all the organization does not require all ISOs. Either relevant ISO is required. So what certificate does Kanti Sweets require? Food safety. Do you have that? Do you have that? Food safety management system. Check Big Basket. Big Basket is food processing, food supply chain. So they should have ISO 22000 certificate. So those who are hotel industry should have this. Different organizations follow different ISO certification. But for everyone, they should be getting this ISO certified only by having audits. They will not give simply, sir, I have applied, I have paid 50,000 rupees, so I am getting the ISO. No. ISO they will not give simply. Some people will come for audit. So this is what today's topic. Even all the industries should have the certificates in the sense they should face the audits. Now, what are the different types of audit? So there are two different types of audit. One is called internal audit. Second thing is called external audit. What do you mean by internal audit is to face the third party audit or to face the external audit. Preliminarily you are making an audit. This is called internal audit. Have you gone to mock interview for preparing yourself? Similar way the interview will be there. It is a mocking in the sense unreal. It will be the same process will be followed, but certificate will not be given. That you are offered. That certificate only is missing. Rest of the things will be same. That is called mock interview. The same way internal audits are the first party audit. What is first party in the sense? A company. A company is called a first party. So from the company itself they will be having an audit that is called first party audit. The external audits are called second and third party. Who are all second party is, imagine you are a cell phone distributor. Who is first party, who is second party, who is third party? So you are in a Reliance cell phone shop. You imagine who is first party? A manufacturer. Yes. Who is second party? Yes, consumer. Who is third party? Government. Government will not purchase from you directly. Government is a external third party. They don't have any concern on you. So they are called third parties. They don't have any like or dislike on you. They just come for some process. Government will come for some process. But a customer will be having likes or dislike. If you provide offer, they will like you. If you do not provide offer, they will not like you. They will not buy that product. That's all. So those are the difference between second and third party audit. So in an example, on behalf of organization, from the organization itself, if some people are coming for an audit, that is called first party. And if first party audit is there, you will not get ISO certificate. If an organization should get a certificate, they should have third party audit. ISO 19011 types of audit. How audit should be processing? There is a guideline for that. So what is that guideline? ISO 19011. All the auditors should follow this guideline. So they have given this process. In that they have mentioned three types of audit. What are they? First party is from the organization itself. Second party is maybe stakeholders or interested party. It might be customers or it might be contractors. Contractors are also second party. Third party is statutory bodies, government officials. Statutory bodies are Reserve Bank of India. This is a statutory body. Government is a statutory body, like that. So third party audit will only get certified if internal audit or second party audit will not get ISO certification. So this is an example of second party audit which comes on external audit. So they might be a client or vendor. So there is a difference between that. So contractors are also second party audits. Third party audits are government officials and entities. So if you are facing third party audit, then you will get ISO certification. Now I have shown you different types of certificate. How to get that certificate? By facing audits. Environmental management system of audits. No company will have this ISO 19000 because it is a audit process. So it is not a recognition. So guidance on managing an audit program. ISO 19011 provides guidance on the manufacturing and managing. So the principles it provides, the principle of auditing, evaluation of individuals. So who are all the persons should be there in an audit? What is the qualification for them? Who should come? What is the fees for them? How they should follow the process of auditing? Everything is given in ISO 90,000. So they will make the arrangements of the auditing needs. It provides improved method of auditing. Recently in ISO 2018, they have been revised. ISO 14,000, last module. What is the latest revision of ISO 14,001? Can you remember? 2015. ISO 19,001 is latestly revised at 2018. So every ISO has revisions. So in 2018 revision, they have taken the ISO 19,001 to world standard. Now the management policies and objectives they have given in ISO 19,001. It gives a process from blueprint to evaluation. The entire life cycle of an audit is given in 19,000. Provides a world-class auditing system of organization. If you follow ISO 19,001, you can audit in India, you can audit in Europe. Same process is followed throughout the world. In last class, I have discussed ISO 14,001 received from some Bangalore company. So I have discussed in the online class, I hope. So even Bangalore organization get that same ISO by process. New Zealand company also got ISO 14,001. They should follow the same process. So entailing specific requirements, etc. for implementing ISO management system. This is the code. You can Google it. Anyone can download and read that. It is a 54 page of a document. This is a guidelines for auditing management system. Next, audits are this process. Now, does our RRC have audit standard? Yes, RRC is International Standard of Organization certified. Can you see this? What certificate we have? ISO 9001 certificate. Do we need ISO 14,001 certificate? Do we need 27,001 certificate? Do we need 14,035 certificate? No. Every organization only requires particular certificate. So ISO 9001 is a quality management process. Our organization is having a quality management process and it has been certified. Or what is this organization? MSME, central government. Central government has ISO certificate. Can you see this? You can visit MSME website. Google MSME and you will be reaching at this website. There they have some certificate called ISO 9001. Even government organization have 9001 certificate. Why? Either they are following quality means or not. They should know. Now, sir, how I can check that? Either a company is having ISO certificates. So I have referred some places and I have visited a website called 99 Corporates. In this website, I can see what are the organizations have ISO certificate. In Bangalore, how many companies are there? Suskin Technological Limited. What is this? Wonderla Holidays Limited. Wonderla is an amusement park. They have this certificate. 14,001. What is ISO 14,001? Environmental management system. They are not damaging the environment. Have you seen Wonderlas located in nearby some reserved area? They should not pollute that area. Environment should be protected. The Wonderla have ISO 14,001. What are other organizations have ISO 14,001? Zuari Cement. Now, 7 principle of auditing. If any auditing should occur as per ISO, they should follow first principle called integrity. Imagine you are the auditor. What are the things you should do? First thing, you should have integrity. Integrity means you should be honest. You are coming to give certificate for an organization. You should be honest. You should not have bias idea. Coming into the presentation, imagine in project Viva, your teachers will be there. Some teacher you will not at all like. Those teachers will be there for your Viva. You will understand that this teacher is going to give less marks for me. 100% pakka. So you will decide and come. So those who people are evaluating or coming for audit should have an professionalism. They should not have bias, and they should be ethical. Teachers will be ethical always. Teachers are a part of auditing. We audit students. We will not have any bias. So ethical, they will be honest and responsible manner. So all auditors should have this quality. Second thing, they should make the audit in a fair and unbiased manner. Now, second thing is fair presentation. So who will send them for audit is the ISO organization. So when they are sending, they should not send false statement to ISO. They should send the fair presentation. Fair presentation means whatever organization data they get, they should present the same without any deviation to the higher authorities. That is called fair presentation, truthfulness and accurately to the higher authorities. All findings are document evidence. If they go to an audit, they will ask for documents for evidence. What is the difference between document and record? I have discussed in last class. Document, record. Both are papers. Record is also a paper, document is also a paper. How to do some works are called documents. After doing your work, it is called record. Example, your lab manual. Lab manual is document or record? Document. Lab manual is a document. Now what is record? You 70 people have record, no? Does every record is same? No. Somebody got higher mark, somebody will get lesser mark, no? Document is how to do and record is what you have done. You should take the documents and the record for the evidence. So this includes obstacles and disagreements. It might be there. They should fairly present these things to the authorities. So everything must be adequately documented in fair presentation. So it should be truthful, timely, rational, clear and complete manner. The audit should be in this 5 criteria. It should be truthful, timely. That means they will set some time. They should abide with the time. It should not go beyond 3 days like that. So rational, clear and complete manner. Next thing is due professional care. So they should take each and every document in a careful consideration and they should be diligent. Diligent is otherwise called carefulness. How carefully they handle is called diligent. And judgment in auditing. To take all the tasks in a diligent manner. Carefully they have to do. They should be attentive for all the points. Now, next thing is confidentiality. They should not leak the information to third party. That means if they are coming to a audit for some organization, this information should not leak for public. They will confidentially handle those matters. So this is one of the parameters. Confidentially is otherwise known as security of information. Whatever documents they are asking, you should provide to auditors, but it will not be leaked by the auditor. So due diligence will be there in order to protect all the information. Independence. If an auditor is going for any place, he can ask any documents for an organization. You check the CBA rates. They will come and they will check all the places of your house. So you should not say this is a private area of our house. So you cannot say like that. So they will be independent. They will check every place in an organization. It is also an audit. So during IT raids, they will come and check all the places. Even some people will place all their money in the well. Have you heard this? Deep inside the well, they will have the money. So you cannot stop them. They will check at all the places. So they should have independence. So they have the ability to check the places. They should be independent of activity being audited and should not interfere or hold any bias of conflict. This is the example of independence. Next thing is evidence base. The auditor should make auditing according to evidence base. They will take samples. If they come for audit, they will ask for a evidence. Evidence means a document. They will say you to give some document. Based on that, they will check in a rational manner. That is called evidence-based approach. They should follow. Pillars of successful audit is rational, reliable, and reproducible result. So evidence-based you should get based on samples. This is what I said. They will ask for some sample. From that rationally they will go into the questions and they will ask. Next thing is risk-based. From an industry, there will be top risk activity, less risk activity. So the auditors will check the top risk activity. According to the risk based, they will be auditing the company. Considers risk and opportunities during the auditing. Yes. The last slide is key stages of ISO 9. The ISO audit key stages are audit management, preparation, process, gathering evidence. So they gather the samples, evaluation of the evidence. They evaluate the truthfulness, closing the audit, follow up and competence and evaluation of auditors. Finally, they will give you certificate. So this is the process. It's called letter of understanding. So first we have to ask for the government or the ISO organization to come for audit. After that, they will be having an entry meeting. They will address who are all the person, and after entry meeting, the audit queries and feedback will be there. So they will check all the samples and there will be an exit meeting. Once they go out of the industry, they will be going and giving a management letter, and a draft audit report will be prepared. Final audit report will be made and public hearings. Before giving your audit certificate, they will ask for public hearings. If any conflicts are there, if no conflicts are there, then they will issue the ISO certificate. So this is the process of audit.